Panibagong pag-asa at panibagong kaalaman ang ibibigay namin sa inyong this morning sa Usaping Immigration with our 22-year immigrant attorney and owner of US Journey Immigration Services. And live via Zoom, makakausapan natin si Attorney Marlene Gonzalez. Good morning, Attorney Marlene! Hello po!
Good morning! Good morning sa mga kada.
Happy 2024! Attorney Marlene, kamusta po?
The new year, so far so good.
Dumadami at dumadami ang mga tao na gusto pumunta sa US or gusto mag-abroad para magtrabaho or kung ano man ang reason nila. Kaya, Attorney Marlene, last week po nagkaroon po tayo ng caller. Naalala niyo po?
Yeah, we had 2 callers.
Okay.
Yung isa was inquiring about employment. Kung may tiya daw siya na pwede siyang ma-petition, and that's very hopeful. The other caller, gusto niya malaman kung merong citizenship sila, kung pwede silang ma-petition ang mother nila based on her mother's former position with the US government.
Okay. Ayan yung mga concerns nila, Lian. At anong advice niyo po sa kanya?
Yung kay Lian, yung employment? Yung ba yun?
I think so, yeah. Do you remember yung advice mo sa kanya?
Dalawa yun eh. Nakalimutan ko na yung pangalan kung kaninong tanong. Yung kay Lian, siguro yung about the mother.
About the mother po, si Lian, correct.
Yes, yes. Kailangan hanapin nila yung document ng mother niya para ma-determine natin kung ano yung status ng mother niya noon.
Okay. At si Jane naman po, yung nurse. Naalala niyo po?
Yes. Yun, very hopeful yon. Kasi sa ngayon, as a matter of fact, I work with recruiting agencies para ma-petition yung mga nurses at saka healthcare workers, katulad physical therapists o kaya caregivers.
Yeah.
May paraan yan para mag-green card. Yes.
Yan. At sana matuparing natin yan, attorney. Kaya ito, attorney, this morning naman, isa na naman kada natin ang gusto kang makausap para sa kanilang immigration concerns. Kaya itatawagin natin siya ngayon. Actually, live na siya via phone patch. Tawagin natin si Gio Santos. Gio Santos po yung caller natin. Kaya, hello, Gio. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Diana. Good morning,
nandiyan na si Gio. Kasama natin ngayon, Gio, si Attorney Marlene. Thank you, Gio, for calling us this morning dito sa Kada Umaga. At sana ay matutulungan ka ni Attorney Marlene. Attorney Marlene, pwede na po kayo mag-usap.
Sige, Gio, magandang umaga.
Good morning, Attorney. Attorney,
Good
bali
morning.
po kasi 2 years virtual assistant na po ako sa isang digital marketing company sa California. Yung manager ko po, gusto niya po akong i-invite for a vacation. So, pag ganito po bang sitwasyon, ano po ba yung visa na dapat kong i-apply? And ano po yung mga kailangan ko from them?
Okay, to visit lang, To visit.
Apo, Attorney.
Ganon?
Yes po, Attorney.
Tourist visa. Mag-a-apply ka ng tourist visa. Online yon, yung hanapin mo yung DS-160, yun ang mismong application. Sa drop-down, may drop-down menu. Tinatanong kung anong klaseng visa ang pinag-a-applyan mo. Sulat mo B2 for pleasure, for tourism. Kasi gusto mo lang naman, actually B1, B2. / gusto mong visit yung company that you work for,
Yes po. Parang interesado po sila na mag-visit ako doon sa company at the same time sa US po.
Yes. So, ang gagawin mo, fill out that form. It's at the interview that you will say that you will bring the letter of invitation. He is our virtual assistant, that we want him to meet the people in the US and to tour our company premises and just to visit. Yung tourist visa na yon will give you 6 months. So, sa interview, ang crucial point, kasi kailangan mo pakita na you are just going to visit. Huwag mong sasabihin, and they should not mention anything of possibility of working for them in the US because the purpose of the tourist visa is just for temporary visit. So, kailangan mong pakita na may trabaho ka pa rin, that you're keeping your virtual assistant job. You should probably bring your bank statements to show that you have money to tour around, ganon. And they can also provide a letter or yung affidavit of support nga, declaration of financial support na sila ang magbabayad ng room and board if they're hosting you, ganon. Depende. So ano bang sitwasyon? Do they want to host you?
Yes po, parang sila po yung sasagot po ng airfare and accommodation ko po if ever na gusto ko po.
Oh, yon. Nakatanong yon sa tourist visa application. Who is paying for your trip? So sabihin mo, company. It's a company trip. So yung B1, B2 is for business and pleasure. So when you get approved that, bibigyan ka ng 10-year visa. Pero each time, ang maximum stay mo 6 months.
Pero attorney, if ever po kasi, ito po yung first time ko na lalabas ng Asian continent. Ano po yung, may tips po ba kayo? Kasi marami po akong nababasa sa Facebook na parang maraming nare-reject or maraming hindi nabibigyan ng visa, lalo na kung hindi pa naman nakakalabas ng Asian country. Meron po ba akong dapat gawin regarding that?
So, have you traveled other countries in Asia, you mean?
Yes
Pero
po.
not outside of Asia?
Nakapag-travel pa lang po ako sa Asian countries, pero hindi pa po sa ibang continent.
O sige. Maganda rin yon na nakatravel ka na sa ibang countries without violating any immigration laws. So that's a good point. What they are afraid of, if you put yourself in their shoes, what they're afraid of is somebody who will overstay. So what you need to prove is that you are not likely to overstay because you have a good job, you've traveled before without overstaying anywhere, and maybe are you married or are you single?
Single po.
So they have a hard time with granting tourist visa sa mga single kasi inisip nila, oh, they're just gonna go and overstay, and when they find a boyfriend or girlfriend, they're gonna just get married. So yun ang point na kailangan mo i-overcome, that you are not likely to overstay. Talagang temporary lang yung visit mo.
Pero attorney, kuwari po, nandun na ako sa employer ko and gusto nilang mag-stay ako for good. Ano po yung next step kong pwedeng gawin? Like, iibahin ko ba yung visa ko? Magre-reapply po ba ako if ever?
Mahirap yon kasi for your employer to petition for you for the type of work that you do, ano yon, matagal yung process na yon. Magiging overstay ka kung hindi mo, kung if you stayed for that part. If you overstay, hindi ka pwedeng ma-petition ng company mo. So, kailangan umuwi ka, tapos hintayin mo. Itong process na yan, yung sinasabi ko, EB3, employment-based category yon. Pwede ka ma-petition ng company mo for green card in the future. Well, you can start now, pero yung process mga 3 years bago ka talaga makalipat as an immigrant.
Opo.
Hindi lang tourist.
Opo. Attorney, last na lang po. If ever po, magkano po kaya yung kailangan kong i-reading budget for my visa?
If yung processing, yung filing fee, $160. I think they changed it to $180 yung filing fee. Ngayon, kung isipin mo mamamasyal ka, kung may kamag-anak ka dito, pwede ka magstay sa kamag-anak. But you're looking at, you want to see, where you're gonna go, how much you're gonna spend. If you go to Disneyland or Disney World, for example, mahal yon unless your company shows that they're gonna pay for your trip, ganon. So, it depends. Wala namang set amount, pero siguro kung you can show na yung dollar equivalent siguro mga, I don't know, 500 kung 1 month, ganon. Depende ka kung saan ka mamamasyal .
Sorry, last na lang po, attorney.
400.
Kasi na-mention niyo po yung bank statement nung kanina, magkano po kaya dapat yung laman ng bank ko para ma-approve yung visa ko for
Yung
tourist visa?
actually, dun sa application mismo, tinatanong kung saan ka nagtatrabaho, anong trabaho mo, at saka magkano ang sweldo mo. So, ipapakita mo lang na you're working. Kung VA ka, maganda naman ang sweldo mo. That you're working. Tapos yung salary mo pumapasok sa account mo.
Okay po, attorney. Thank you so much po.
Matagal ka na bang VA?
Magti 3 years na po ngayong 2024.
Very good. Kasi I use VAs also in the Philippines.
Okay po.
And yeah, as a matter of fact, I am petitioning for one of my VAs para sa green card nga, ano? Pero yung 3-year process yon, hindi agad-agad.
Sana po ay ma-process din yung sa akin, attorney. Thank you so much po.
Yes. They can call me if they want to petition for you.
Thank you.
Thank you din, Gio. Thank you.
Gio, good luck.
Thank you and good luck, Gio. Thank you so much for calling us here and of course for asking Attorney Marlene your questions and your concerns. At sana natulungan ka namin sa iyong mga immigration concerns, Gio, at Attorney Marlene. Para sa ating mga kada na gusto ka naman makausap, paki-tell us po kung paano po, kung saan ka namin mahanap and all.
So you can find out all about our office, my information sa website namin. us-journey.com. May dash yon between US and Journey. us-journey.com. So doon, pwede kang mag-send ng email inquiry. Nandun ako sa Facebook, Attorney Marlene Gonzalez. Doon din, pwede kayong mag-inquire ng kung may mga tanong kayo, pwede kayong mag-message, direct message.
Thank you, Attorney. Maraming po salamat. Thank you. Have an amazing day.
Thank you, Diana.
Hello, mga Kanet 25. This is Diana Menezes. And for more Kada Umaga updates, just click the subscribe button and follow us on Net25 social media pages at Net25 TV and at Net25 Entertainment.